Whatever. Let's go and deal with this boss fight, although I'm kind of terrified, not gonna lie. I would say this is the hardest boss fight in the game. Because it just doesn't allow you to commit any mistake. The rejected daughter. And I missed. Alright, as you can see, I am committing no mistake. Finally. And that didn't hit me. Don't do that. Let me heal. I don't know what's going on. I cannot heal! Oh no! Dang it, I thought it's gonna be first attempt. Not too bad, not too bad. I have a plan. I have a concept of a plan, as they say. Stop sucking me off. Yeah. My bad, my bad. Boys, that was on me. I didn't hit her. What was that? Oh, that was good. The hitbox is so janky, bro. I dodge through it and I gain nothing. Or I get hit for no reason. Meh. Stop sucking me off. I don't want to stay here. I cannot move, by the way. If you're interested. Can you please move so I can move as well? Bro, she's stuck. I'm stuck here. What am I supposed to do? It ain't my fault. I mean, I'm playing like a freaking goat right now, but like... I couldn't move for the half of the fight. Bro. That wasn't cool. What was that? I dodged it and I got hit. Interesting. No, don't get me stuck again. Thank you. Let me dodge through that, goddamn. Alright, my bad, boys. It was my little cousin playing right now. Like when she puts that poison, I just lose my brain cells. She deals damage before she has an animation to hit. That's absolutely freaking stupid, actually. And I realized that just now. Like, she deals damage before she hits. See? That is so dumb! What? Why is this so janky? I have to dodge before she hits. Oh my god, bro. The animation of the 3-hit combo deals damage to me before the animation. That's why I got hit so many times. Not because I played badly, but because the animation isn't synced well. Bro, why is this so bugged? Oh my god. Oh, I don't understand this at all. Like, this boss is cool. I really like this. But like, straight up, it doesn't work correctly. I don't get it. Let me run! Nah, damn it. She got me there. Why can I not heal myself? Okay, now it worked. That was weird. Why did I not parry? Like, if that didn't count as me getting hit, then I would have to talk to the manager, not gonna lie. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh, I cannot move. Ah, I didn't have parry. That was on me. It wasn't the fault of the... It was the fault of the boss. I couldn't heal myself. So I took way more damage from poison. Shoulder bash, shoulder bash. I didn't dodge once, apparently? Excuse me? I would like to disagree. But okay. I dodged for an attack, but I guess I didn't. Oh god damn it. Not gonna lie, I don't like this DLC. Not because the bosses are bad, I actually like this boss. But because it just doesn't work. Like, straight up I can dodge for an attack, it doesn't count as me dodging, and I get punished for it. Because I don't restore my dodge, and I don't activate my things that should deal damage. Which is not a fun experience. You know, this boss has not synced animations. I don't even know what happened there. She just decided to use an attack before having the animation to do the attack. That didn't hit me straight up. Okay. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tilted on this boss fight. Because I can see so many mistakes here that are just bugs. It's not my mistake that I'm taking damage here. Whatever, bro. Like, I didn't have this problem with any other boss fight because they were done well. But this one feels like it was just done in 5 minutes. Like, it's a cool boss fight. I wish it was working correctly though. Where am I supposed to stand right now? I don't have any place to heal right now. That's a bad thing. I dodged that somehow. Now I'll take it. And the boss ran away, so I cannot heal myself, so I will just die. Ah, man. There's also a lot of RNG with the poison pools attack, where she can just drop them constantly. So I just lose a part of the arena. I dodged twice somehow. Can you... What the fuck was that actually? I'm gonna swear there because that was actually bullshit. She just pulled me into the poison. Did I dodge or did I not dodge there? Alright, that was just playing badly on my part. Wait, the pools disappeared. They didn't do that last time. No, that was this attack. Oh. Oh, that's actually bad. Dodge. Shoulder bash. Come here. Whoa. Easy. Like, this boss was so cool. I just wish it worked correctly. Let me get... plus 10% damage for each warding blade isn't bad. Healing is also decent because I can just spam it. But I... cost 4! Damn. I guess that's the last point I'm gonna use. But yeah, the thoughts on this boss fight. Why was it so bugged? Is there something different in this? And the second down. Oh, okay, it's different. Aspect of cunning. A splintered shard fragment. On the second dawn, Arkeft used diplomacy and subterfuge to cause disarray among his neighboring kingdoms, only to graciously offer them vassalage once they were too weak to refuse. This was good, for one should despise the force of arms when not necessary. Like, legit, these bosses from DLC, I don't understand what happened here. Because, did I complain about any other boss fight in this way? I don't think so. The only bosses that I complained about in this game so far are the Lord of Steel, also from this DLC, because his shield didn't work, his hitbox sometimes didn't work, so I sometimes didn't get rewarded for doing the correct thing. Here the boss sometimes just... the animations weren't synced. Like, sometimes she just dashed before the animation happened, which... bullshit. She could just move me around into the pools of poison. She could just make me be stuck here forever and not be able to actually fight the boss fight. I think she just put me in the wall, actually. Like, what went wrong here? The water also, it was so dumb. Sometimes the water, I couldn't heal from it. And I needed the healing to remove the poison. How much... oh, we're close. Like, it was so stupid here. And I thought that it was the reason because, like, the egg spawned exactly at the moment when I wanted to come in. No, sometimes it just didn't work. Even when there was no egg here, so it didn't block this off. Or the egg didn't spawn, like, right after I pressed it. So it was like, okay, maybe it was blocked because of this egg that appeared slightly after. No, it's just sometimes just was like, nah, I'm not gonna work. Not gonna lie, I feel right now like pirate software with this complaining, so I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I didn't like this boss fight. I mean, the boss fight is actually cool. One thing that I wish was different was the animations of the free hit combo and her dash, because that one, I don't know, maybe it looked different, but for me it straight up looked like the same animation, so I was just confused what was I supposed to do every time she just attacked. Because it was like, okay, should I parry? Because then if she uses the dash attack, she will carry me with her, so I just parry instantly on her. Or if she did the free hit combo, I parried on the first one, I get hit by the third one. Not a fun boss fight. It was a good idea. I think it was... the attacks were executed well. But the problem was it was too janky to actually work well. Okay, so... yeah, we're close to the end of the game right now. Let's go down. I don't think there's anything else here. I kinda like how these... you can see the spider webs here. Like each of these lords have their own kingdom to rule with. So here we have a lot of skulls, so we can assume that this boss fight is gonna... oh, and he destroyed all these ways to go to him. So I'm assuming he's gonna be summoning some kind of minions. Some kind of tyrant boss. Quite a natural fear, the one of one's demise, eh? There used to be a saying when I was a child, only fools and gods do not fear their own death, and gods learn quick enough to fear it as well. With the creation of obsidian weapons, that's for sure that they would start fearing it. It is only natural then for a king to do what he must. The third awaits. I'm afraid its vessel might be the most determined not to part ways with it. You may want to prepare yourself, brother. Oh, how did he cling to life till the very end? Was it worth it? I wonder. Need more data. Weird. So this guy actually expects me to kill them. I don't understand that. And he was a child at some point. Which I thought it's a robot. Whatever. Let's see what we have here. No, there are not any skulls here. Weird. I would expect there to be just skull path here as well. I can see some skulls here. The Rotten Crown. Double hit. Yeah, he's summoning minions, okay. I can destroy them by hitting that bell. Very cool. That was strange. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yo, this boss fight is actually sick. It actually works. And I... never mind, I don't work. That freezes me. Hope that would kill both of them, my bad. Ooh. Come here, boys. Oh no, the balls. Good enough for me. Oh my god, look at that shield. Game, you won't believe it. I don't want to hit the bell. I wanted to dodge that. I wanted to dodge that as well. Wait, I cannot use the bell at all? Alright. Yo, this boss fight is sick. Like, the bosses here are cool. I just wish they worked. You know what I mean? I'm so absolutely dumb when looking at that attack. He just raises his weapon, and I'm like, this is gonna summon a minion, right? And then he hits me for like my half my HP. Oh, okay, I see the first problem with this boss fight. I cannot, his hitbox doesn't work again. So my grasp doesn't give me the freaking blood burst. No! Why? Bro, we were going so well. Why? See, no! Not again! No! Bro, I wanted to like you. You were actually good. You were the chosen one. Oh. Oh, he has a hitbox beneath himself, but it's invisible to see. God damn it. Alright, boys, come here. I don't know how that not hit me, but sure. Bowl! Didn't get countered. Wait, there's some kind of shield right now. What am I supposed to do? There's a shield, but... Okay, it gets deleted by hitting him. I guess he's empowered right now. He does look like lightning. What happened? Ooh, shoulder bash plus... Ooh, counter. Nice. Dodge. Let's go! I finally remembered. I don't know why I pressed dodge like 20 times right here. An absolute oopsie doopsie, as they say. King's Guard. Yes, I got the weapon. Ooh. Yo, that's so cool. When he's empowered, he does both of those at the same time. So I have to move between them or dodge in the same area. Wait, I should have read the weapon. But I cannot move away from here because the... I guess we'll do that later. Why did I do that? Wait, there were 2 minions here? No, he's empowered. Thank you. You cannot see what's happening, but believe me, it's... I'm fucking cooking right now. Don't worry. Don't look at the screen though. What I just said is not believable when looking at the screen, so it's advised not to do that. Oh, never mind, I'm freaking cooking right now. His shield, he didn't have one. What killed me? What? I actually don't know what killed me here. I just died. I had a heart attack. I had a full health. Then like 20 balls spawned on me for no reason. I'm guessing they were supposed to spawn beneath the boss. What was that? Come on, bro. You're such a good boss fight. I wanted to praise you so much. And then you do that? No. My heart is broken. Can you feel my heart? Can you hear the silence? Can you see the dark? This game is... I don't know why in this series I just decide to make the most obscure references to music. Imagine Dragon's Believer and now this. God damn it, what was that? That was... Ooh, kind of painful. What did I... Am I drunk? Damn! Where did I go? Unfortunate. I thought it's gonna hit me. The whole thing would have went differently if that happened. Should have dodged through that and then do that. Why are you trying to min-max in this little game, bro? Little bro wants to min-max. This time it hit me. What? I cannot move! Oh, come on, man. I didn't have to be freaking body blocked to die there. Absolute cheaters, bro. If I was in a loving relationship, I would never do that to my partner. Ladies? Maybe I should focus on the actual boss fight. God damn it. Oh, what? What? I still buried? What? How did I do that? Oh no. The ball spawned inside of me. Not cool. I think I'm body blocked. I repeat, I am not body blocked actually. Need healer is a fraud. I wanted to dodge that. Maybe. Oh, this attack is actually dangerous at this moment. What the hell happened? Yo, that was the single best boss fight in this game by far. Yo, that was such a good boss fight. That was amazing. Like the combo of how much health he had, plus the amount of freedom I had in using my skills. Yeah, it was so good. And the fact that he had sometimes empowerment and I had to actually play around it. Sick boss fight. I think this is by far my favorite. Like the other boss fights in this DLC, I think the Rejected Daughter could have been better for me, personally. But the boss fight kinda sucked from the disease of it's bugged as fuck, bro. So it didn't work out. But nah, this boss is sick. What I get? Aspect of Eternity. Cunning. Command. A splintered shard fragment. On the third dawn, Arakev built the greatest city ever built, and filled its halls and archives with knowledge, laws, and order to last until the end of times. This was good, for one should praise a wise emperor that aims for his empire to be everlasting. Sounds a bit like Overlord right now. Yo, but this was so sick, bro. Why not every boss fight in this game is like that? Like, the attacks were slow, so I had to actually think about when to dodge, which was cool. I feel like this would have been similar to Hiem, the frozen boss fight. But the problem with that one was he was freaking squishy as hell. He was freaking squishy as hell, so he just kinda died. Like, I put any weight on him and he just... he just was too weak to be able to withstand that. Ah, brother. The war continues then. Excellent. I've gathered quite enough data within this layer. Through efforts, the synthesis should theoretically prove possible. Quickly, hand me the fragments. I've had quite enough of the deep one's presence. Give. The 3 fragments are gathered then. There's a certain irony in this task, brother. To think of all the troubles our Lord went through to break him apart. Oh well. Better not to question the divine vision. Whoops. Ooh. I accidentally skipped through the dialogue. My bad, guys. Hope you're not too angry. Oh my god, this wall of text is gonna report you after me misplaying that goddamn, bro. You know what? Actually, screw this fragment. We're first reading this. Oh wait, the description of these weapons is here, despite not getting it, so... Fragment of Wind Dancer. A faint echo of a once gentle shape. A sharp wind among trees, taller than mountains. Momentum and grace beyond reach. Defeat 8 bosses while using Wind Slider. It's interesting that you can collect this, despite not having the style activated. Because with like the King's Guard, the counter weapon, you couldn't do that because you cannot counter, you cannot block damage without the counter. I mean, you can block damage, but you cannot use counter to block damage, you know. I wonder what it would give though. The Executioner. This is the Berserker stance weapon. In the depths of the Great Chasm, among forgotten treasures and artifacts, horrible monsters were rumored to stalk every corner, but such difficulties have never been a deterrent for the most determined soldiers of fortune, and quick modifications were made of their blades, for them to cut through the most towering of abominations. Now Kingsguard. Once bestowed upon the Royal Kingsguard, a sturdy blade that incorporates offense with defense, as a large hilt protects the wielder's arm. Fighting style resources gain plus 30%, and damage taken minus 30%, movement speed minus 15%. Damage taken minus 30%? No downside. Why is this so good? For absolutely no reason. Like, if you use this in Berserker stance, what's supposed to kill you? There's like 20 effects that increase your healing. Like, look at this. Collecting a Fury Fragment also causes your healing to be increased by 33%. What's supposed to kill you when you have that? You okay? Let's read this wall of text. Empire's Wrath. A step above his equals, he had no peer in both earthly conquest, worship, and administration of his spanning divine empire. Zopifer was considered the most divine, greatest, and best among his kin. It might not come as a surprise then, that the unkinder of fates befell this once great god by the hands of the once runt of the litter, or that the fledgling crusade was all too spilling to see such a mighty foe quietly disappear into forgottenness. Holding the attack causes a supreme amount of elder energy to accumulate within you. Release the attack at the right time to unleash a slash of unparalleled might that deals between 30 to 250 damage, but holding the attack for too long will cause the attack to deal considerably less damage and cause self-damage to the player. I wanna say that. It's kind of a shame that there is so many abilities here, but all of them are useless because Corrupted Grasp exists. Like, explain to me, in a very detailed novel, why would I use any of these? My bad. Why would I use any of these when this exists? This gives me healing, a lot of damage, a lot of synergy with anything that scales with Bloodburst or Bloodlust. Why would I use anything else? This also gives me a dash towards the boss, so I don't have to waste my time standing in place doing nothing. Just charging my attack. That's pointless when I have this. Like, I don't know, the balance in this game is just, this is the best thing ever. Why would I use anything else? If some of them at least gave you like Bloodburst or effects of Bloodburst and Bloodthirst, anything. But no, they just deal some damage. You know, this just does everything. Anyway, let's use this. Damn, that's a tight timing. Nope, that's too early. That's too early as well, I think. Was that perfect? Oh, that seemed pretty good. Nah, that's tight, bro. Oh, that was perfect, that was perfect. Anyway, what does this do? After activating Bloodburst, you can hold down the button to charge up above that increases the damage of your next Bloodburst by up to 125%. Whoa! Keeping the button pressed for too long causes the percent damage to be reduced. Yo, that sounds tight, bro. I cannot use that though, so I cannot show it. But I think this is still the best because it's like 22 damage for free. Also a movement speed. Insane. Charge attack now requires plus 50% charge time, but deals 225 damage. 225% damage. It's okay, but the problem with this is that I don't use charge attack to deal damage. I use it to charge my Bloodburst. Using dash through attacks grants a buff stack of Empire's Might, up to 3, that increases your damage dealt by 33% during the buff duration. However, any dash used without dashing through attacks will damage you for 20. That is insane! Yo! If I could use that correctly with Shoulder Bash and like, yeah, Shoulder Bash, I would deal, if this stacks up to 3, as it says, I could increase my damage by 100%, which means my Shoulder Bash would just deal 160 damage, or 150. 150, my bad. Yeah, that is insane. Like, all these seem pretty decent so far. Counter window is reduced by 50%, but successful counters now deal plus 100% damage. Whoa. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Using counter with perfect timing inside Imperial Ground causes an explosion that deals 65 damage, while countering with non-perfect timing will cause you to take 20 damage after a short delay. Now this one is just weak. 65 damage is not enough for me to be bothered. You know, here I get plus 100% damage instantly. I get a shorter window, but I'm assuming it doesn't shorten the perfect window. But yeah, this is a really good gem, but I think it would be better in some other trees. Upon Fatal Blade explosion, gain a stack of Empire's Blade buff up to 3. Empire's Blade buff increases the damage of Fatal Blade explosion by 35%, but also decreases shield gain by 30. Oh my god, it's like, see? That is insane. I don't even know how Fatal Blade works, and I want that. I cannot go down. Right, so this was it for the DLC, so I guess we're going to the end of the game right now. Overall thoughts on the DLC? The bosses were cool. I like the idea of them. It was like the Emperor Lord of Steel was sick. I really like the idea of him dropping weapons and... sorry, him using weapons, dropping them, and then using them after some time with empowered effects. Like, that's such a cool idea. But he was littered with bugs, so it was kind of difficult to like him. The Rejected Daughter was also pretty sick. I really like the mechanics of it. It had a lot of potential, I can say that. And sadly, the potential was kind of squandered by the fact that she was also littered with bugs, but the bugs were way more annoying than with Lord of Steel. Because Lord of Steel was just... I cannot gain Bloodburst and... sorry, Bloodthirst, and sometimes my dodging didn't work. Meanwhile, the Rejected Daughter just meant you die. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Meanwhile, the last boss fight, he also had the problem with I cannot gain my Bloodthirst. But everything else worked correctly, and the boss fight had a really cool idea. So I think he's by far the best boss fight in this game, which is really impressive. Especially with the fact that he was also kind of bugged. But right now we can go to somewhere. Maybe I have the God Soul. I should talk to someone. Let's go maybe to the Crow. I don't remember where is the Crow. I think here. So give me a second. I'm gonna go to the Crow. The Cross Road. Can I destroy this? That's an indestructible object, bro. How could you think that you can destroy that? Yo, what up, my brother from another bird, as they say. The deep altar is broken, unusable. It will need power, ancient power, to be repaired. Find the purest light, child of man, and bring it back to us. For it is known, the brightest light casts the darkest shadows, yes? No, I did not get the soul. How did I not get it? I don't know. I'm guessing it's gonna be in the nightmare location, so I can just spend like 10 minutes there. Be right back, boys. Because I actually wanna get it. Oh, we can just walk out of it? That's interesting. So there are two ways of escaping this place. Alright, so going up is not a good idea. Let's go right. I guess I'm gonna cut this all out. Oh my god, are you serious? Whoa! Why did I slide? Whoa, 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 whoa! Research papers. That is useless. Handwritten research papers, describing some sort of contraption. The Watchers seem obsessed with experimentation, and do not shy away from using men, gods, and even darker things in the name of scholarly progress. Their origin is mysterious, but they have become the Citadel's uncontested masters after the siege, and yet they've now practically disappeared. One can only wonder about their ultimate goal within the Citadel, and if they reached it yet. Alright, so hear me out on this one. I think the alchemist is gonna be really interested in this one. If that doesn't work, then I skedaddle from here. But that was quick and fortunate. Thank you, Spire. I will not slay you this time. Badum. Is this the Lord of Steel? Nah, probably not. Yo, bro. Ah, that is my favorite meat cleaver. What have you brought today? Research papers. The Z, soldier. The Z. Ah, how long this chapter has eluded me. A contraption to capture the power of a slain old one. Let me see. I think I have a canister of the appropriate size. There. And yet, the schematics require a rare component I do not possess. I'm afraid it cannot be done. Truly a shame. Abyssal stone, let's go. This remarkable, not exactly what the schematics ask for, and yet I could see it working as a catalyst. Give me a moment. There it is. A bit rough around the edges, but it should do the trick. The question that burns in my mind now is, why hasn't the traitor used such technology? Unable to kill, or maybe unwilling, is his own kind after all. But enough conjecture. Soldier, make sure to put this to good use, and bring back your findings. Yo, we got it. I think I'm gonna go to the crow then. The crow wanted the light of man, so I'm guessing that's the boss of light. If we wanted to do the frozen skull quest, we would go to the Hiem, because he captured the essence or the power of this one. Meanwhile, the hunter would want the power of the old one. Wait, would the light of gods, the brightest light would be this boss fight or the lady that I did on my second attempt? Not to brag or anything. No. Interact. Do you want to harness the power in the empty vessel? Wait a minute. A tube-like construct, sealed but empty. The Watchers worked restlessly throughout the decades, trying to study and exploit the arcane powers of the old gods. The alchemist has put great care into crafting this prototype, and is certain it can contain primal energy, such as fire, water, and light. Can be used in certain locations and to harness the power of the fallen old gods. Yeah! Vessel of Light. A tube-like construct. Wait. A tube-like construct with the brightest spark of light dwelling within it. Something is out of my range. It's not like the MILFs in my area. Maybe don't include that in the video. That one was pretty funny though. Alright, crow boy, I am back. Can I give it here? No. The deep altar is broken and unusable. For it is unknown, the brightest light casts the darkest shadows. Yes? The vessel of light. Is that... well done indeed, child. Truly a show of faith, yes? Give it here now. The deep one stirs. Can you feel it, child? Time is running out, but thanks to the altar, we can hear the Eldest one again. Have our blessing, child. Abyssal Eye. Gain Abyssal Eye. A small black effigy of a one-eyed crow. The faith of the deep was forbidden, but okay, that is the same. After all, what other... yep, that is the same. Damage taken is stored within the eye. Every 15 seconds, the eye pulsates, dealing 150% damage of the stored damage. Goddamn, I'm constantly reading 150%. I think, okay, that's gonna say damage next. Of the stored damage. Damage taken is stored within the eye. Every 15 seconds, the eye pulsates, dealing 150% of the stored damage. Isn't that gonna kill me? Chat, did I fuck up? Because instead of predicting when I'm gonna take damage, I'm gonna get absolutely ass blasted 15 seconds from now. Chat, I think I fucked up. This is what happens when you do something without reading. I should have read a tutorial. Oh no, I'm gonna actually die. Like, imagine doing this, but with all of these items that deal damage. God damn it, what the hell was that? Imagine doing that with something like this. 35% of your HP used in 15 seconds from now, so it's like 45% HP actually. Oh no, 50%, oh my god. Even worse. I'm guessing this is gonna be the traitor that wanted the other gods to betray humanity. Or at least step of ascension. To feed on humanity, should I call it? This looks like a boss arena. I cannot see anything here. Nothing here either. Temple of Ascension. Now tell me, which peaceful god will have doors like this? Like, it literally shows the god above humans that are suffering. Like, I don't think that's a correct thing. But alright. Excellent. Princeps. Wait. Does the effigy mean that it's gonna deal damage to enemies, not to me? Wait, it could actually be good if that's the case. Because I thought it meant that it's gonna deal damage to me. But maybe it means to the enemies. The damage I take, they're gonna take it. Why am I supposed to look at this ball? Like, it's a really pretty black ball, but why focus on it? Do you take reduced damage? Remains questionable. Let me dodge through that. Alright, that was on me. I have to focus so much on the balls, bro. It's like real life. How am I supposed to react to that? That was so bad. Let me read this again. Damage taken is stored within the eye. Every 15 seconds, the eye pulsates, dealing 150% of the stored damage. Oh, I thought... My bad. I thought it means it stores the damage that I take. And it's... I'm not gonna take it instantly, but after some time. Okay, so that is way better. So it just means that if I was playing in the Berserker stance, I could heal so much that I would just double dip from damage dealt and... from damage taken and damage dealt. Nice. Oh, that was a bad timing. Where'd I go? Where'd I come from? There are no balls this time that the game can focus on. Yo! My souls! Yo, give them back! No, wait, I still have them. Okay, take whatever you want then. Wasn't important anyway. Whoa, what? Oh, he does attacks that other bosses do now. Oh, that's cool. Alright, I knew that he's gonna do that. So we might be asking, why didn't I dodge then? And that's a good question. It's gonna be on the test next week, so try to study for it. Try to find an explanation that's gonna work there. The best one is gonna get an award. God damn it, what was that? What was that, bro? What? What is wrong with me? I just decided to waste one of my skills, why not? I don't need it anyway. I'm so confused about when am I supposed to do something. As can be seen here when I got hit, despite me dodging. Nah, I didn't get hit. Nice. As can be seen here as well. Okay. I thought it's gonna be the like eye from the door that we could have seen here, because there was an eye above humans. So I thought the boss is gonna turn into that eye, and it can be kind of seen here, but it disappeared. Weird that the boss starts with half HP though. Like, it's the final boss fight, we can go a bit crazy. I wouldn't mind it too much. Like, the only thing going crazy right now is my damage. Like, look at this. I didn't mean it, actually, the boss was crazy enough already. Please don't. Wow. And let the gods of old be consumed and forgotten. Hail, the eldest son, awaken at last. Right, I forgotten. We did have the eye activated when we were going into blood first. So maybe the god from the doors, the eye, was watching over us from the beginning, and he sent us to just destroy the gods that betrayed humanity. Man, that's interesting! Yo, that was a cool ending. Founder, United Label. Marek Tymiński. Let's go, there's a Polish person, at least with a Polish last name. We're so back. But yeah, that was a cool ending. Like, it didn't really explain anything. Karol Banaszkiewski. Wait. Karol Banaszkiewicz. Michał Witkowski. Quality Assurance Lead. I think they didn't work when the DLC was coming out. Quality Assurance. Boys. Marcin Żółciński. You should have known better. Mateusz Tranwan. It's so weird to just read Polish names. Michał Jaworski. Jacek Osiewski. Because I'm usually just, you know, reading in English. And here it looks like more Russian names. Petrovski. And here I don't even know. But right, the thoughts on the game. It's good. The base game was definitely pretty decent. The biggest problem with the game was probably the balancing, where some things felt like they were absolutely useless, while others were insanely broken. The bosses were fine. I liked how diverse they were, so every boss was a bit different. Like, for example, the old one, the god of the forest, the dear god, had the feature of being the only boss with two phases before the last one, which was really like, whoa, how did it happen? Why am I suddenly fighting a second boss in the same boss fight? You know, all the other bosses were sometimes stronger, sometimes weaker. My favorite boss fight from the game was by far the last boss fight from the DLC. Like, the other bosses were fine, but that boss was, I don't know, something within him and how tanky he was and just good resonated with me pretty well. Alright, I'm interrupted here. The cycle begins anew. You will keep your progress and continue strengthening your shards and gain more talent points. Be wary, however, as your foes may have gotten new and stronger attacks since the last time you faced them, and the curse of the Eldest becometh ever more stronger. Curse of the Eldest. 15% more damage taken, minus 10% healing received, enemy HP plus 120%. Yeah, there's the New Game Plus. You know what, let's look at my stats. Because I kinda am interested in how they look like. Deaths 0. Oh god damn. You removed my stats, are you serious? I thought it's gonna be a cute thing at the end of the game to read my stats, look back at the old save file and try to see how better or worse was I playing. Seriously, bro? No, wait, this is literally the same save file. I don't understand why they had to reset your own stats when I think it would have been way cooler to... yeah, 47 deaths. I really doubt that I beat the whole game like this. Whoa, we didn't get this item. Broken Great Shield. How'd I get that? Oh, Blessed Feather of Dawn. This is for helping the harp at the start of the game. Which I missed by accident. Let's go back to the main menu. Yeah, the game was good. I definitely enjoyed it. It was a bit of a... I'll call it a Prima Aprilis series, I guess. I don't know. In Endless Monday, like episode 11, here's an explanation of something. Endless Monday episode like 11, or 10, or 12. I said in a joking way, because those episodes were the ones where I screamed a lot, where I was doing an ASMR for a second there. Have to play Lambelas for a while. What does that mean? Today is the ASMR Need Healer. I hope you're feeling well. Imagine me doing an episode like that. Okay, today we are chopping the wood. We have 2,521 logs. 2,561. Going log wild. We are truly beating the records today. I hope you're feeling well. We're only 3 minutes in, and we're already making an unwatchable video. Let's go! And in the comments I joked, oh, this is gonna be a Halloween special. You won't believe when the first episode of Eldest Souls came out. Yes, indeed. It was Halloween. This was meant to be a joke. It was an ASMR series. I fucking died when editing this shit. Like, when watching the series it was fine. But when going from anything else like Milky Way Prince, which was I think one of the best series I've ever recorded on my channel, because of how well it went. And then you went into the Eldest Souls, it was like such a fucking whiplash of the greatest series ever to what the fuck am I watching here? So if you're wondering, why is this guy so calm? Why is he speaking like he's just trying to whisper? That's the reason. This is an ASMR series. I hated every bit of it. I'm never doing this again. I'm going to... like, that's why I kind of am calm right now. But I decided not to go full ASMR. Which maybe you're not gonna be happy about that, I'm sorry. You probably were into the ASMR, my bad. Oh, goddamn, bro, that was a torture to do. But I don't think it was a bad idea. I think it was kind of funny. Because Eldest Souls was meant to be a difficult series. And the contrary, or how to call it. Like, on one hand, this is a series that is meant to make you mad. And I wanted to be calm throughout the series. And that was supposed to be pretty funny, and I don't know how did that work. For me, the boss fights in this game were definitely the best part of the series, up to this point. I don't know if it's gonna change after episode 4, because I'm only on episode 3 of editing. At least I already released it, and you know, this recording is episode 4 and 5. So I'm not quite sure how is that gonna change. If maybe me just calmly talking like in the days of Overlord's New Mansion, the first one, it's gonna be like maybe more fun to watch me reading, or it's still gonna be a torture to watch. But yeah, this series was meant to be just pain, and I think it delivered. Recording it wasn't too bad, but editing was definitely... Like, I thought about editing and then I was like, nah, I don't wanna do this right now. I know that I have to edit a 2-hour-long episode of Milky Way Prince, but goddamn, that sounds more appealing than 40 minutes of this torture. But despite that, I hope you enjoyed this series. The magic is probably a bit broken, because I explained this to you. But it might also explain some things like, oh, that's why he was so quiet and was talking like, I don't know, there was someone in his house when he was doing the recording. I'm never doing this again though, unless, I don't know, I have an editor that is gonna work on these videos except for me. Instead of me, because... Nah. This was a challenge, and even more than the weird dreams that I talked about at the start of this episode, or the previous episode. Let's go back to that topic, right? Like, I edited yesterday until 4 AM the Weird Dream shop. The Shop of Weird Dreams or whatever. And I still don't know how to feel about it. Like, the episode, I think it's gonna be fun. It has some funny moments. It's exactly like Pirate Skeleton Bomber, whatever. Goddamn, I cannot remember that name at all. But it is exactly like that series for me. Where I watch it, I don't know exactly what to feel. Which is weird. Like, I've been making videos for so long that I can kind of feel a vibe with an episode. Like with the Milky Way Prince, I fell in love completely. When watching from bed, I just didn't interrupt the videos at all. I just wanted to watch them from the beginning to the end. And I don't know, that series is by far the closest to my heart right now. Like, I thought it's gonna be Milk Outside, but when rewatched it recently, I don't know, it just felt like kind of shit. Which is not a positive thing to say, but you know, you gotta be real sometimes. Meanwhile, Milky Way Prince, it was just perfect, and I don't think I will ever record a better series than that. Meanwhile, The Weird Dreams. Like, I'm editing that. I think it's okay. I'm rewatching it. Like, the B scene is really fun. Like, other scenes are also fun, but sometimes I read so incorrectly that I'm like, what's going on? Why do I sound so devoid of freaking any emotions? And that's because I didn't use my, like, recording voice, but instead of my real voice that I would use in real life, so you know how Neat Healer sounds so fucking dead inside. So yeah, that video, I think it slaps, but it's kinda sucks. I don't know how to call it. But it's just the problem of being the first half an hour of me recording after such a long break. Because that can be felt even in a series like Milky Way Prince in like episode 6. That one was also recorded at wait, episode 6? Was the episode 7 the last one? The pre-last episode. You can definitely feel that I'm kind of out of it at the start of it, where I have to practice reading to be able to get in the vibe of things. And then after an hour, when the real action starts, or, well, 2.5 hours actually, the real action starts, I am way more in the mood and I can actually read correctly then. So the episode is way more enjoyable, where at the start I can be goofy and just talk whatever I want, and when I have to read, it's gonna be working correctly. You know, here the series was... well, the one episode, I don't know if I can call it a series. But the video was completely made in half an hour, so I didn't have any time to warm up. And in the next episodes that I recorded that day, it can be felt a bit more that I was more relaxed and I was more used to just reading on the screen. So I think the other episodes of that day are gonna be way more enjoyable. And that one is just gonna be the, I don't know, the rejected daughter of mine, as you can call it from this game. Enough ranting for my channel right now. It's kind of weird to talk about videos that are gonna come out next week. Like this recording and the previous one are gonna come out so soon. It's so weird to record something yesterday and already have one video edited already. It's so weird for me, because I'm so used to now editing stuff from months ago, as can be seen by the Momodora series, which was made literally... No, that was made in the 7th month. Right, because the pre-last part, or the bonus, is gonna be recorded still in the last year, when we almost have 2026. Damn, bro. And I still don't know what to edit for the Christmas special, because what do I do for Christmas? I kinda wanna do the Curse of the Dead Gods, the last episode there, because I already have that recorded for a while. I just need to do a voice over there, but I don't know, I just kinda feel stressed out about it. Kind of like Black Future 88, where the video was ready to go, but I just wanted to redo it. You know, here I just don't have a recording of talking about what's going on in that run, and I don't want to just upload a silent 1-hour video of me beating the last difficulty there. But enough rambling about my struggles with episodes and videos, because you're about to see... No, you already seen the new series. How do you feel about Neon White? I feel like the series is gonna be fun. I don't know how the recordings are gonna go, but the actual game is really fun. I did play it a bit off screen. Spoiler alert for episode 4, I guess, that I still didn't record yet. So I'm gonna do that in like 3 weeks. But be ready for what you're gonna see there, because I played the game for like a couple more hours after beating the game. Not beating the game, but after the first recording. So be ready for that. Enough rambling for today. I'm gonna see you in another series. Hopefully it's not gonna be an ASMR series this time. You're gonna be seeing... this is gonna come out like a week after the dream. So maybe you can write your thoughts about that video as well. Like, was it good? Was it bad? I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna rewatch it before releasing and I'm gonna change my mind. I hope it's good. Bye-bye. Stay fabulous.